Barnes, the Springfield blue line. Getting back deep in his own zone, trying to roll it around the net, turn it over in front, Lexell in front, and Anisimov taps it home. Right wing side, into the corner goes Matthew Highmore, dropping back to Furk. A centering try goes off the leg and off the post. Furk nearly pinballed that one home. Timer off the outside of the net. Wiley pushed to the end wall by Bitten. Bitten not giving up on this battle as Wiley comes up and drags Bitten down to the ice with a hit up high. Refs stare at and no call as Lyle lets a wrister go from the point. That's gloved on the backhand by Nagel, and now we're going to get a meeting of the minds as the T-Birds didn't care for that treatment of Will Bitten by Wyatt Wiley in behind the net. I don't really know. If that's going to be the standard, so be it, but if that's going to be the standard, you can get away with that much without a penalty. We're going to see some liberties taken pretty soon. This turned into one of the better shutdown D-men in this division as he fires from the point here, kicked away by his countryman Jarenka. Away to center, McGing, a lead for Kessel. Up the far boards, Bitten, he's got a 2-on-1 with Neighbors. Bitten across Neighbors, the one-timer gloved by Nagel. As the Phantoms complete a change. Another turnover though here and a shot. Jarenko a save at the edge of his crease as that time Highmore coughed it up in his own zone. And now we'll lob it up the middle. Bitten trying to chase it down inside the Lehigh Valley zone. It'll roll into Nagel, who will cover it. Bitten gives him a little bit of a shove, and that'll bring about a little bit of a gathering after the play. What Will Bitten loves to do. Nothing dirty, but Wiley cuts it down. Hodgson then drilled by Furk right where Prince could locate it. Loose stick on the ice in behind the net. Wisdom side of the goal, 10 seconds to go in the period. Jennings from the left point. Phantoms looking for another in the slot. A one-timer Cates and a save made by Jarenko. He dives on top of any rebound that there was to make sure there wouldn't be a second chance for Lehigh Valley. Both Bellows in deeper, finding Hodgson. Hayden Hodgson spun it in front of the backhand. Calla knocks it aside. Neighbors leaves it back at the point. Samarukov flies off the bench and shoots. Nagel to save with Bitten right in his kitchen once again. Santini held it in right point. Alexandrov trying to step to the middle, got it back to Martin Furk. Now Santini right point, winding, firing, gloved on the backhand by Nagel. And then another disturbance in front of the net, this time involving Belpedio and Highmore. Furk wants a piece of the action as well with Forster as they get their gloves raised. Angelo couldn't get a stick on it. Samarukov now from left point, winds, fires, save Nagel. Rebound boxed out nicely by Hochberg on the left corner, leaving for Ali Lexell. He cuts in front of curl and drag, his shot shouldered down, rebound kicked in by Lexell. It's immediately washed out and Lexell doesn't even argue. He knows exactly what he tried to pull there. He has a little chuckle for his teammates on his way back to the bench. Highmore has a new twig as Furk hits the offensive zone. Furk along, wrist shot into the mask of Nagel, and it came right down into his glove. And the whistle stops play, and Furk draws a crowd in behind the net. Keeper Highmore around to Alexandrov, trying to step in front. Furk is there and pushed it wide of the net on the forehand. Down in the corner, trying to center on the backhand twice, and Jennings with a player's stick knocked it away twice. Three whacks in front of the net now by Prince. It stays out. Prince and Highmore were both there whacking away as Nagel was doing everything he could to hold the line, and they ruled that Nagel was pushed into the net, and so no goal. Jandrick gets a hold of it. Back to the left point. Samarukov with space. Winds, fires, slap feed, save Nagel off of Holscher. And skating away to center is McGing. He got pretty clearly interfered. Lyle down the right wing to the half boards. Tied up a bit by Forster. Prince gets it back to the line, but now we're going to get the game's first minor penalty against Springfield. It's a high stick. Slingshot it back, but McGing picked his pocket and will just bounce it inside. McGing has been out there a long time. Tucker shoves Desnoyers into the end wall. Bring them together on the far side. They cancel. Bellows up the boards. Kessel keeps it in along the line. Kessel to the circle. Fires, and a shoulder save made by Nagel. And it was knocked out of the air. Adder will move up on it to get it inside the Springfield zone and deep. Santini lost it in front of the net. O'Reilly shoots and scores. Second time in this game, the T-Birds just bobbled a loose puck in their own zone. And Cal O'Reilly, who in his 17th year pro, is coming off a career high in goals a season ago with 21 of them. He's just added an insurance marker here for the Phantoms. It's now 2-0. Skeel wristed in off the blocker of Nagel to the far side. Holscher along the boards, left wing boards, in deeper for Washkirk. Around the net, he tries to jam it in. Nagel a save, rebound, they score! Mitchell Holscher's got 2 in 2 games, and it's a 1-goal contest with 4:34 left. Once again, the fourth line for the T-Birds creating a spark. And Holscher, who in his first 29 games in the AHL without a goal, now has them in back-to-back contests, and the T-Birds back within one shot of a tie at 2-1. It on to Highmore. Highmore sending it toward the front, off a leg and up and in play. Bitten right corner trying to quickly center. 2 seconds and one. Lyle in front for Neighbors. They never do get a shot away, and time runs out on the T-Birds here in the third. Phantoms survive this one and win it by a final of 2-1. T-Birds made it exciting late, but ultimately, the T-Birds come up a little bit shy in their comeback try, and Lehigh Valley ends a 3-game losing streak to move to 13, 11-2-1 on the season. The T-Birds are now 11-13, 1-4. T-Birds see their home ice record drop almost inconceivably to 4-7, 1-3. We'll quickly wrap this one when we return. Thunderbirds Hockey has been presented by MGM Spring.